What's going on, fam? Hope all is well with everybody. Really quick, a true connection. It is, for a lot of us, it's hard to find that. It's hard to find someone that stimulates our mind, that captures our thoughts, that puts their feelings into a perspective that they're able to express themselves on a whole different platonic level. It's essential to your soul. It speaks volumes to every heartbeat. And their words, they bring so much meaning in life to you that it makes things a little bit more deeper and understanding. But I think along the way, it's hard. It's hard to grasp hold of this. It's hard to understand it. And the reason being is because we kind of lose the perspective of the relationship because we desire true connection with someone that's not able to give us these things. So we feel stunted. We feel left out. And it's sad to say we try to compare our relationship and we try to compare our situation to everybody else. So we read books. We talk to people. We try to figure out why is it that we're not able to communicate on a much more deeper level. You have to understand the person's love language that you're involved with. Each one of us are built different. Each one of us love differently. But when it comes to conversation, I think that it's fair enough to say that all of us are able to grow with the person that we should be with or we want to be with. But growth is essential to our conversation. It's essential to them meeting your needs and you meeting their needs. So why is it that it's so hard for certain people to connect? Why is it so hard for people to really talk about their circumstances and their situations? Why is it so hard for them to be able to express themselves? A lot of times their past plays a major role in a lot of the mistakes and the decisions and just the way they are. If you sit down and you listen to what they've been through, you understand they're not able to communicate on the same level as you. And I'm not saying that every relationship you've had has been healthy, but you have grown, you have matured. You're on a whole different level as them. Give them a chance to catch up. Give them a chance to be fair enough. Give them a chance to understand exactly what's going to take place and what's going to happen. If you're able to do this, then you'll see that things will not only turn around, but you're giving your partner, you're giving them a chance to express themselves. You're giving them a chance to learn, that this relationship is healthy enough where they can just open themselves up on a whole different level. And they can open themselves up to love you the way that you want to be loved, and you can love them the way that they want to be loved. But for some reason, we find these hiccups all the time. We become so distant, distracted, frustrated because they're not able to give us what we want and what we need when we want it. But you got to remember, it's not all about you. It is the sacrifices that you're willing to make in the relationship that makes the relationship lasting and fruitful. A lot of couples nowadays, the frustration has built up over time because change is not happening. And of course, we know how it is. Change is not going to happen overnight. Change takes time, you all. But if you don't see any kind of them making any kind of moves to make things better, if you don't see them really trying to put in any effort, then of course, you have a reason to be frustrated and mad because for some reason, they don't want to give you what they want to give you. They want to make every excuse in the book why they can't communicate, why they can't, be able to give you what you desire, what you need. And it's sad to say, every day, somebody is going through something and your relationship is struggling and suffering because these are the things that people fail to realize, and all they want to do is ignore it. So give it time. And I know we all want the platonic level of a relationship, but all that takes time. It takes time and patience. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in one day. But if you're able to communicate with them and talk to them about what's going on, maybe it'll change. But change, it takes time, you all. So give it time, continue to pray on it, and more than anything else, continue to work on yourself as you work in your relationship. Have a blessed day.